The beauty of SweetTex is that you can use it for cakes or icing. It's hands down the best high ratio shortening on the market. Being versatile enough where you could bake with it or make icings with it, getting SweetTex, you're able to do both with one thing. The search for America's best cake decorators is on.
Wow, that was tough. That was tough. I think my cakes are very now, and it's something that people would want to buy. I think if they were on the shelf, they'd say, okay, I want to buy that. I think they're just very now.
I think in terms of our aesthetic anyway, less is more in terms of cake decorating. I just think that some people tend to over-decorate with either a pattern or a color or a texture or something that it can just look too noisy, because you always want to add something else and tweak something else, but sometimes you just have to walk away from it.
I think the thing that stands out about my style is in using buttercream, not resorting to fondant, yet still being able to achieve something that is pretty and that is smooth and, above all, that tastes really great.
Ta-da! What's really thrilling about my work is basically the details of it and how clean and unique it is. I think that is one of the things that set me apart from the other cake decorators. I work fast, but my work, my final product is clean, neat, and unique.
And done. I love my quarter sheet cake. I didn't have to worry about getting the sides of my cake so perfectly smooth because I knew I was covering them up with the wood grain pieces. It's just such a pretty cake. I don't know, I love flowers, I love things that are natural and just right up my alley.
I think the most difficult aspect of the quarter sheet cake challenge is that there's so much space that you can decorate on that you can either really go nuts and add too much so it looks too crazy, or add not enough and make it look really bland and boring. So I'm trying to add something cool on there without making it look too crazy or too stark.
I thought it was important to give it that wow factor, and I basically took a little bit of confectioner glaze with a brush and brushed it right on the entire cake, and it kind of gave like a leather appearance. I think that technique of the confectioner glaze just boosts it up a notch and just makes it special. Love it. I think it's gorgeous. I would want this cake. I wouldn't mind the bag either.
The quarter sheet cake turned out amazing, actually, better than I was expecting. It is really important to be fast when you're decorating a cake because it depends on production. I mean, that means that you're going to be able to put together more cakes and not spend the whole day doing just one cake. Of course, there's some certain designs that are going to require the entire day, maybe more than one day, but speed is really important. Done. What's cuter than this?
I love my cupcakes. I have to be honest, I kind of impressed myself. It's not something that I normally do at the shop, so it was kind of cool to do something a little bit different.
It's an ode to the Times Square ball drop every year. I made a little ball of modeling chocolate and just kind of stuck some little edible silver balls in there so it resembles the Times Square ball. The champagne cupcakes are fun because I did just little bubbles of champagne, so it looks like little, you know, the champagne bottle is sitting in these little balls of buttercream, which makes it look like the bottle was just open.
If I owned a little cupcake shop, I think those would fly off the shelf. I think having them, you know, definitely color coordinated just makes the appearance look nicer. And it's just like, I want one.
What's cuter than this? 4 spaghetti meatballs with the spaghetti bowl, the spaghettis, the sauce, and the meatball. I really ended loving them. It looks amazing. It looks really cute. Oh my god, I'm amazed. I mean, you know what? I kind of like in the back of my head knew because my designs are ridiculously and I'm differently and I'm stand for that. But listen, hey, there's some good people competing, so you never know. But listen, that's awesome. I'll take it.
For me, I like Nutex because the grain of the sponge is a lot tighter. You have a better mouthfeel. You know, it's more smoother. And I also think that it holds in moisture a lot better.